Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thanks, guys. So we're going to go over this copper cell. This right here was the copper brain coral I started last year that grew out of a cathode that I had recycled from one of my silver cells so long ago, and I just decided to reuse it. And what I want to kind of concentrate on, this thing's so funny, this structure right here. All right, see this right here? This developed in like a period of 24 hours, this complex right here. And you can see it's kind of oxidizing real fast. So I got to figure out a better way to lay this down to get the crystals grow. This was laying flat, and you can see the ion structure was probably going this way, going up towards this basket here. And we'll just go over that basket. In that basket are some leftover from some silver contacts, and these were some bars I had poured when I mixed my PMGs from my stock pot in with copper that I had cemented out with iron. I decided to try and just mix the two and run them through the electrolytic copper cell just to, it was in the wintertime, man. I was lazy, and that stock pot, man, it's got chlorides and hydroxides and metals in it, and I thought, why not smelt it with some copper and a little flux and make some bars. It's probably got a little bit of zinc in it and maybe just a little iron, but we're just going to recover it, and hopefully the iron and the zinc will, I know it's going to cement out some values with that zinc, but we're kind of hoping to keep that in solution. I don't know, but we're going to go with it. There's some, picture of the anode basket, diachrome filter because of the sulfuric acid content, a little basket to keep it lower, to keep the solution low. But I was looking at the container, and it's a 7-liter container, almost 6.5 quarts. So we might have to go up something a little bigger. But this is the top of the structure of the copper cell, and this is the side. I'll give you a better view. We're going to probably put it on the side like this or like that, and try and get the growth to grow. So we're going to see. And again, I'll probably have to redesign that, go with something a little bigger. And I've got a lot of these bars here to refine, and some copper fittings that have silver solder on it. So we're probably going to have to make the bars for the cathode of copper sheeting and run them horizontal across this way here, and do that. I don't know, I was trying to keep the copper brain coral going, but again, we're going to reroute that wire and flip it on its side and try and go with that. Maybe I'll have to lower the amperage and the volts, because I was a little aggressive, and this is what you get, right? that funny structure there, it cracks me up, man. Anyway, thanks. Here's a little cemented silver I gotta work on, and I'll be pouring that bar this weekend. I've just been busy at work. We're gonna have that 500 subscriber giveaway, and the rules and regulations will be in that video. Look forward to that on Saturday morning or sometime around that. Anyway, hey man, I want to thank everyone. I really do. So here we go. That's the copper cell going back in action, and I'll give you a little chapter. All right, so I've reconfigured it, but it still sits a little high. See how the brain coral, the bottom, is a little close to the anode basket. So what I'm going to do is put a spacer there, set the basket on top of it, and increase that volume of electrolyte there, and just let it run. And we're going to have to come up with a better configuration. And brain coral is going to need some little help on that container and reconfiguring this method. So we ran the volume up a little, almost to the top, so that I can get a decent transfer in that basket there. And we're going to let it roll. And what I did was I halved my wattage. I'm running about 5.45 volts at 2 amps. and that's about 10, almost 11 watts. It's 10.9, almost 11 watts. And we'll slow down that growth. I was a little aggressive. We'll go aggressive when I have plates and in a bigger container. And we'll just see. I was just trying to get this to grow like copper brain coral like it used to. And so we'll monitor how it's growing and adjust the container as needed. But there you go, copper brain coral back in action. And we'll start up a proper electrolytic cell shortly.